So, that's when really the problem started. I remember the first episode I had. I remember the first time I cut myself. The first time was very silly. It was just, a scratch, really. But the more it happened, the more I realized it helped. And so basically those things just, escalate. They just get worse. And so that's what happened. It got worse. The drinking got worse. Everything got worse. Marriage broke up. And I'm not saying it's all my fault. It really isn't. I mean, he was... we won't get into him because this is about me and my issues right now. But ended up moving back home. So here I am in Alabama again. And been here about 5 years. I've been 2 years clean. My clean date is July 14th, 2018. So I've got that going for me. Because, well, shit hit the fan real quick when I got back here. For one, people in Europe drink everywhere, anywhere, it don't matter. And here you can't do that, obviously. And I started to get arrested, and I started to get really pissed off at the world, pissed off at the system. Just felt really alone and felt, all those things. And it was just came to a head, man. Came to a head, and had to go to rehab twice. Finally got, and I just finally, I don't know, something clicked. Was tired of the pain and misery, tired of it all, tired of hurting people around me. Tired of getting hurt. Beating myself up, just physically, mentally horrible. So any alcoholics out there, I understand the pain. But I am sober. And even though there have been times I have felt that urge to self-harm again and felt the urge to drink again, I haven't. And, people call that grace, and hell, I'll call it grace. Whatever we want to call it. Somebody's having mercy on me. But I struggle with my own imperfections, if you want, defects of character, whatever you want to call them, my insecurities, my twisted sense of self, my twisted sense of the world, my twisted sense of others, my high expectations of them, my high expectations of myself that I never realized. Fear of failure, fear of success, fear of everything. Fear of loss, fear of gaining, fear of responsibility. It's just all there. So much of it. So much crap. But I just try to deal with it. And I know some people, like when they're pregnant, they get taken off their medications. Well, I did get taken off of 2 medications. Funnily enough, got taken off of a heart medication. Then I seem to be doing fine. Have like a tachycardia kind of issue, like electrical issue in my heart. Well, it seems to be doing well, So, and then they took me off Vistaril, which is for anxiety. And I missed that a little bit, to be honest. Have really nothing for my anxiety. Other than, all the other therapy and stuff like that. I do have that. But I still take my Lamictal, which is for a mood stabilizer. It's anti-epileptic, I think. And then also I take Lexapro, which is an antidepressant. He said I could take the Lamictal if I take extra folic acid. So everything seems to be going okay. Except my freaking mood swings are just bad again. And I'm, it's they're literally out of nowhere. And it's like kind of how it used to be, and not nearly as bad. No, do not. It's not nearly as bad because I don't drink. I don't have that issue mixed with it. And so in that sense it's a lot better. But Like, today, you know, Ben, my boyfriend, he didn't answer his phone. Well, I mean, he didn't hear it. But for some reason, I make up this whole story, this whole scenario around it. And it could be any story. It doesn't matter. It's a story. It is something I have made up in my head, whatever it may be. He's cheating, he's ignoring me, he hates me, whatever. And I absolutely explode. I vomit venom. Scream, cry, threaten. It's just discouraging, because afterward I feel the same, not exactly the same shame and guilt I feel when I drink, but there's shame and guilt there for sure, because I have lashed out and hurt somebody I love. And it's just, I mean, I hate having to deal with it. I hate those feelings. And feelings are just feelings, you know? And that's the fucked up thing about it, is I create those feelings. I create them. And it doesn't mean they're not there, you know? Like, I know feelings need to be acknowledged, but in all honesty, I think a lot of times I need to just chill out and tell myself, look, I'm making this shit up. I am making this shit way too complicated. Chill out. But that's really hard to do when you kind of get in the throes of it. And I don't know if y'all know what I'm talking about, but like, same with alcohol. As soon as I put in a drink, it's like a switch goes, and I'm off. The compulsion, the obsession has started. And it's like the feeling, I have to have it almost. Like I have to feel it for some reason. It's like a release. And this video is just to try to help me get through this. And I want to get through it, and I want to be a good mom, and I want to protect and keep my baby safe, and not to expose it to things that I was exposed to, you know. Not that, I'm not even trying to make anybody look bad. I just, you know, you don't want to repeat, that's all. Everybody does their best, and that's just what I'm going to keep trying to do. That's my first video. Let me know what y'all think. Love you.